Previously on Fly with the Guy. It is snow and ice. I cannot believe I'm already halfway through my first month back. But now there's a brand new safety demo. Like,
I've been trying to make my wallet fold all day. Cashing in my dreams, big payout. Underneath my money tree, big shade out. Now these models.
hey, what's going on, y'all? I'm Brandon. I'm a guy who flies. Welcome back to another video on the channel. This is typically not how I start videos, but y'all, I'm off today, sort of, kinda. I'm starting a 3-day trip, and it is a 3-day trip out of Denver, so, but it begins with a red eye tonight, so it's kind of like a fake 3-day. Anyway, I'm starting my day looking for a flight to get there. Before I picked up the trip, I checked to see how many flights there were from Miami to Denver so I could make sure I would be able to get there, and there were 3. But I picked up this trip in January. Of the 3 flights, 2 of them are now sold out, and 1 of them is too late. So all 3 direct flights out of Miami are no longer an option for me today. Like, because I don't want a chance. Like, I think even my airline, this flight to Miami is oversold by like 7 seats, which I know those people ain't coming, but still, like, I don't want to chance it. So what I'm probably going to end up doing is flying Miami to Tampa, probably on Southwest. Shout out to them. They have flights from Miami to Tampa, and so does American. So I'm going to probably fly on one of them from Miami to Tampa, and then I will fly my airline from Tampa to Denver. And I should get to Denver to go. I'm leaving here around 2, 3 in the afternoon so that I can get to Denver around 7, 8 o'clock. My signing isn't until like after 11 p.m. So we got time. I did laundry yesterday and I meal prepped last night, so all of that is done. And all I really need to do today is pack. Well, I have to tutor and then I need to pack. And then we will go. So I was sitting here doing some work, just finished tutoring, got a notification that my flight from Miami to Tampa is now delayed. The delay is going to put me too late to make my connection to Denver. So I have to take an earlier flight to Tampa that is literally leaving in like an hour and 40 minutes. So yeah, no, I'm not panicking. You are, okay? But life of a commuter. Alright, y'all, so the saga continues. So if you remember, I told you my flight was canceled, and so then I started looking for another flight, which one left at 12:50. Won't know where I was gonna make that because it was like 11 o'clock. I tried, I wasn't even packed. So then I found a flight at 4 o'clock that I was gonna chance, and then if I couldn't get on that one, I was gonna catch my airline's flight at 6:30. Yeah. Quarter, hold on. Thought I was gonna take my airline at 6. And that was oversold, but I feel like I was able to get on. If not, I could have sat on a jump seat. Either way, I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave the house at like 2. Y'all, while on my way to the airport, I looked and I got another email saying that the flight that was originally delayed was now gonna be on time. So yeah, the flight is gonna leave in like less than an hour. And I'm like at the mall making returns and doing all kinds of things. Like, but here I go, let's go. Today has been a day, you all, and when I tell you, I don't actually remember what I've told you all, but I flew to Tampa. I had to like go really quickly from the terminal that Southwest flies into to the terminal that my airline flies into, and so shout out to Southwest for the ride though. They be looking out. So happy that they're now flying out of Miami because more options. So anyway, then I flew my airline here. I feel like something happened in between there. I don't know, but I don't even know if I told you all this morning. I'm working a 3-day trip, and it's a Denver-based trip that I picked up out of base. We have the ability to not only pick up open time and trade board from our base, but we can pick up from any other base as long as you're illegal for the days. And so I picked up this trip because it's really, really, really good credit. And like I said, it's a fake 3 day. So I'm technically really only working 2 days. The way the trip works is really weird. And you will see as the vlog goes on. But yeah, so I'm in Denver now. It's 7:46 here, so it's 9:46 on the East Coast. My actual report time isn't until 11:14 p.m. Because I'm working a red eye. However, I'm gonna go take no chances. If I would have taken the original flight that I wanted to take on my airline, I would have gotten here around 8, 9 o'clock ish, but closer to 10, I think. But yeah, it's better to, when you got to commute, it's better to go as early as possible, especially because of the fact that I couldn't use the commuter clause for this trip. So, for example, we have a part of our contract that basically says if you don't live in base and you commute from somewhere to your base to start work, and with legitimate reason you're unable to get on the flight because it's oversold or it gets canceled or whatever, you can call in and use a commuter clause, so you don't get penalized for not being able to make it work, not being able to make it to work. However, when you pick up out of base, we're not covered under commuter clause. So yeah, it's better to go early than to not. But it's 9 o'clock at night, you all, and I realized I haven't eaten a meal today. Like, I was in the flight, and because I'm working a red eye, and I won't get done until like 6:30, 7 o'clock tomorrow morning, I tried to sleep this whole 3.5 hour flight so that I would be well rested to work the red eye. But then the child in the row in front of me, he just was giving his parents the hardest of time. So I kind of woke up like 2 hours into the flight and realized that I was really hungry. So I'm about to go check in and then get some food. A red-eye flight from Vegas came in at the same time as us, so that crew, as well as my crew, were all riding to the hotel together, and then we all went to get checked in. Alright, so I have made it to Orlando, and look, it's light outside again. That goes to show you just how long of a day it has been. But I'm currently closing all these blackout drapes because you all, this is a PM trip, meaning I'm flying at night. So I just got in here at 6:30. We're at the hotel checked in at 7:22 a.m. Our van is at 8 o'clock tonight. So this is like minimum rest. Oh my gosh, I have so much to tell you all. I'm gonna like, I gotta decompress. So I'm gonna like do this, wipe down this room real fast, and then I'm gonna come back and talk to y'all. Hold on. I've already started jumping up the room, so this will be a real quick room tour. I've stayed here before. They put me in a handicap accessible room, so it's much, 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 much larger than their normal rooms, and because it's handicap accessible, it has a stand-up shower in the bathroom. Focus. Instead of the normal tub. I'm going to talk to you all while I put my food in the fridge so that I can have both of those done. So you all, let's just recap. I woke up yesterday around 7 a.m. It's been 24 hours because I had to tutor. And so I did some work for YouTube and then I tutored. And I flew to Denver. Got to Denver at like 7:30 last night, and I ate, and I sort of napped on the flight and sort of slept in the crew room. But I mostly watched season 3 of Good Girls on Netflix. Good show, by the way. My meal prep. We got strawberries. We got cheese and pepperoni. There's a whole Italian sub in here. Then we have breakfast scramble, which is like eggs and veggies, spinach and peppers and onions and tomato. Let's turn this up. This don't feel cold. Then I have my actual meals, which are basically chicken burrito bowls. So there's rice, chicken, black beans, grilled onions, so like sauteed onions and peppers. And there might be something else in there, maybe some pico or something, I don't know. This refrigerator is not cold enough. I might have to ask for another fridge. And I got like tortillas and stuff in my bag, and some banana and all kinds of stuff. Okay, let's start turning off lights because it's about to be the end of this. So, told y'all it's a night flight. Working a red eye, Denver to Orlando. So we get to the gate. The flight came in and it had to, you know, do the normal cleaning and security checks and all that kind of stuff. So we were kind of late starting to process the board, which is why I didn't get to talk to y'all when I got on the aircraft and after I did my checks. I'm flying up front, and I didn't know until we got to the gate that we're actually flying on a Airbus 321, which is our largest aircraft. It can hold like up to 230 people. And the flight was also sold out. So do the math. We had 9 open seats. It was loaded. Anyway, so boarding. Some passengers got on there like, there's a couple out there in the gate area arguing. Strike number 1. Anyway, boarding. Passenger gets on. All the passengers get on. There's a disruption in cabin C. I'm way up in cabin A. Disruption in cabin C. Next thing I know, it's gate agent, ground security officer coming on. There's a passenger just no longer flying with us. Husband decides that he still wants to fly. Okay, cool. They like, it's Denver, it's cold. We have to de-ice. We go to de-ice. This husband is like, no, I need to get off. Like, I have to get off. He starts like going frantic and like, sir, you should have got off. We had the opportunity to get off. So then we had to turn around and go back to the gate to let him off, which is not just a quick process of go back to the gate. Like, no, you got to call people to get them in place. You got to disarm doors. You got to go through a process. It was 41 minutes. The process of de-icing, turn around, going back to the gate, letting him off, leaving again. 41 minutes. So we were like super delayed leaving. We made up some time in the air and we only ended up being like 20 minutes late getting here, but we had so many people who had early morning connections, and then everybody's like, oh, well, am I gonna make my connection? And I'm like, look, this is what I'm gonna tell you. So I looked at the little device or whatever. I'm like, look, we're coming into this gate. You're on this flight. It's going out of this gate. They are literally like the 3 gates apart. You're gonna be good. You're going out of this gate. You are connected on another airline. You gonna have to hustle because you got to take the train in Orlando or whatever. So that was that. And the best part about this job is that all of that is behind me. I ain't gotta deal with it no more. But no, it was a good flight all over. It was a good flight nonetheless. I'm about to go to sleep. I have to wake up for a training that's at noon. So I'll probably wake up at like 11:15 for that. I just want to sleep until then. I don't even care about eating. Like, I just want to go to sleep. And yeah, I'll start getting dressed for work around 7 o'clock because we have an 8 o'clock van. And then we will go, we'll do whatever's next. I don't know, but I'll talk to y'all later. I feel better, y'all. I slept from whatever time I turned this camera off to like 11 o'clock because remember I told you I had that 12 o'clock meeting, so I got up. My friends was FaceTime and group chat, which was cool because it forced me not to fall back to sleep. So I got up or whatever, and I ate one of my breakfast bowls, and then I went to go log in to the Zoom meeting and realized it's 12 o'clock Central Standard Time. I'm in Orlando, so this thing wasn't until 1 o'clock. And I feel some type of way because I could have slept till 12. But it's cool or whatever because I'm just sitting here, I'm checking some emails, and I just got the TV on the Food Network. Like, I'm actually a big TV person. Like, I know some people who will say like, oh, I never turn on the TV in my hotel room. And I'm like, I always turn on the TV in the hotel room. Like, flight attendants, non-flight attendants, when you all travel, do you watch TV in your hotel room? Comment below and let me know. But I use it often for just like background noise, like either at home or, you know, while I'm on a layover or whatever, because usually I'm just on the laptop doing work. I'm about to just edit my Bid With Me video because I want that to go out tomorrow. What's tomorrow? Thursday, yeah. And I'm trying to get better about getting back on the schedule. So when I was on leave, it was real easy. Like, I could wake up on a day a video needed to go out and edit it and post it that same day. But it's like now I need to be a little bit forward thinking, especially because I don't hold content very long. Like, sometimes I work a trip, and then if I come off the trip on Tuesday, that footage is going up either Thursday or Sunday. It's not like I'm holding content for like a week or so. So I don't know. I might have to hold a little bit just so I can have something in the bag, just in case. But yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm about to edit that and get that, and then I'm gonna like do this little meeting or whatever, and eat my banana that got real bruised up. But you know, I like my bananas brown like this because they're sweeter. And drink some water. Oh, I didn't take my meds. Didn't take my medication. And I'm probably gonna fall back to sleep because this meeting, it should probably run from 1 to 4, I wanna say. Oh, I should probably order lunch in between. Or do I wanna eat one of my lunches? These are the decisions. Later, y'all. So you all, the fridge did do a good job. All my stuff is still cold. Food is still fresh. So now I gotta get it all in here. So hello you all, it's later on in the evening and I am finally dressed and it is time to go to work. I have an 8 o'clock van and it is, oh look, it's 9 minutes to 8. I probably should hurry up. So I am working in the cabin again, so I'm currently doing my pre-flight checks. Pre-departure. So we have made it to Newark. You all, they are cutting up on Clubhouse right now. But look at my nice welcome. Bon Voyage Airlines, thanks for staying. A lot of crews stay here. But anyway, yes, we made it to Newark. We just one and done today. So we did the flight from MCL to Newark. Really easy flight, only an hour and 48 minutes. No issues. So clap, clap, clap to that. Yeah, I mean, there isn't much to say. I'm about to go ahead and heat up my burrito bowl downstairs because there's a mini fridge. Wait. No freezer. I'm gonna have to take my ice packs downstairs, but I'm gonna put this food in the refrigerator, go downstairs and take my food to heat up and take my ice packs to put in their freezer. And then I am going to, chill. Newark is supposed to get hit with a snowstorm tomorrow, like starting sometime tonight, and so I don't know if we're gonna make it out here. And we have 2 flights tomorrow. Miami to Denver, no, Newark to Miami, Miami to Denver. And both of them are completely sold out. Tonight's flight was completely sold out, like full flights. Like, I cannot complain. I am blessed. But yeah, I'm about to go ahead and call it a night. Good morning, y'all. First thing first. We're supposed to be leaving in like 4 hours. Houseway. I'm about to get some breakfast and then I am tutoring at 8:30. That's the plan. Oh, and I'm gonna go ahead and put out my Bid With Me video to be published by 12. So be sure to go check that out if y'all have not already seen it. Good day to you all. Good day, good day. So I am dressed, getting ready to go downstairs about 15 minutes early. We have a 12 o'clock van. I'm working 2 flights today, Miami to Newark. Then we have a little bit of a sit. We're changing aircrafts, upgrading to a 321. And then we work Miami to Denver. And that'll be the end of this trip because you remember it was a Denver-based trip that I picked up. So every trip starts in base and ends in that same base. So as of now, it is still snowing and no signs of airport operations stopping. The flight is still on schedule, so I have to act accordingly. This is, you know, part of the job. I'm about to go downstairs and I need to get my ice packs out of the freezer at the front desk because they were freezing them for me. And then I need to go to the ATM and get some cash so I can tip the van driver because we tip the van driver, it's like $1 for just putting our bags on the van and taking them off. So you tip coming from the airport to the hotel, and then we typically tip again airport to the from the hotel back to the airport. And then I like to leave a couple dollars for housekeeping because I have family that worked in the service industry, primarily in housekeeping for many, many years. I have that background. And so I'm just always accustomed to tipping my housekeepers like $2. And so I like to do that. And I left all of my ones in Miami, so I need to go to the ATM. But yeah, that is going to be the day, you all. I will keep you all abreast unless things get super, super crazy. And then IG will know it first. So if you're not following me on IG, be sure to do that because sometimes IG gets the insider scoop well before the vlog comes out. Let's go to Alright, so we have made it on the aircraft and my pre-flight checks are done. You all, my Bid With Me video is live on the channel now and our trade board has opened for drops, swaps. Yeah, add drops and swaps. And so I'm trying to like do what I need to do on the trade board now before we start boarding because we'll be in the air when the getting gets good. So I've already picked up one thing and I have about 3 more that I have my name on to people. So hopefully they go ahead and send them to me so I can accept. We'll see. Okay, so I'm officially back in Denver. The trip is over. And wow, today was a day, you all. So the icing put us late leaving Newark. So we had what was supposed to be 1 hour and 20 on the ground in Miami turned to no ground time because there was like a fight during deplaning. That was a mess. And then we had to like run over to our other gate and we were upgraded to a 321. So it was like over 20 people on it. But both flights were uneventful and not problematic. And now the trip is over. And you would think I would be commuting back to Miami tonight, but no. The saga continues because I'm commuting from here to Philly to start another 3-day trip tomorrow. So yeah, I'm gonna close out the vlog here. It has been one hell of a first trip back, like a real multi-day trip. but I'm done.
goes by.